My nails are a bit off. Ride of happiness. These are the 2 products that they recommend. Yeah, that is. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camilla for those of you that are new here. So today I wanted to do a little vlog, just bringing you guys along the day, but also answering all of the alopecia questions that I got on Instagram. So a post that I did about my alopecia went viral and I think it has 3 million views right now, which is insane. But I got a lot of DMs, a lot of questions regarding everything. What happened, how did it happen, what I did, a whole bunch of stuff like that. I was answering everybody that DM'd me and commented, but it was getting to the point that it was just so much. So I was like, let me do a video on YouTube talking about everything, answering all the questions. And yeah, that is what this is. So hi, if you're new here, you should subscribe and join the family that we have going on here. The first question that I got, do you know what caused it or what can cause alopecia? So if you search it up, it just says that it may be because of stress, but alopecia can come from many different things.
There's no root cause for alopecia areata. It could come from stress, from genetics, from hormonal changes, literally anything.
Whenever I realized that I had a bald spot, like after my hairstylist had told me, I'll get into that. Somebody asked that as well, like how did I find out? So I'll get into that later. But whenever I found out that I had a bald spot, it was at the time in my life that literally everything was so busy, so hectic, and just like life was moving so fast. And if you know me, you know that I'm a very like calm and like I'm a very big procrastinator. I like to just like not do anything at the moment and just like take my time with things. So it was literally this time last year. There's a lot of things going on. I remember July of last year I was moved out of my room. I'm a very like routine person, and that changed my routine completely. I was sharing a room with my sister again, and my brother had moved in with us, so it was like a lot of changes going on. And then a few months later I was looking for an apartment with my husband. There was my wedding that was coming up, and also I wanted to graduate school early. It was just so many things going on. I think the cause of my alopecia was due to stress because there was just so many things going on.
All right, I just got to the gym. The next question was, how did I style it and how did I cover it? My go-to hairstyle was a slick back ponytail or a slick back bun. If you guys look through my pictures, I'm pretty sure a lot of them I had like a slick back ponytail because it's something that I could cover my bald spot and like hairspray it down and it wasn't going to show. Oh, and if I was gonna have my hair down that day, I would make sure that I had eyeshadow with me. I would get black or brown eyeshadow and I'd just put it on top of my scalp because it would blend in very nicely. So
my camera battery is still charging, so I'm still on my phone. But we're back from the gym. We actually went out to eat and now we're back, but I wanted to answer another question, and the next question was, when did I find out, how did I find out, and what was my reaction? So I actually made a video on my alopecia, like the first time that I like told everybody that I had it. I think it was back in January, and I think I told this story, but I'll share it again for the people that are new here. So let me give a little bit of a background to it. So July 2021, I noticed that my nails were a bit off. I've always had very strong nails, and I had acrylics on and I had taken it out because I just saw that they were like kind of weak and they weren't looking the healthiest. So I was like, okay, maybe my acrylic is doing this to my nails. So I stopped using it. I
didn't use acrylic. I didn't put anything on my nail actually, just like strengthening things for like maybe like 4 or 5 months. I still noticed that they were getting very bad. They started to like have little dents in them, and it was like a little weird to me. And then middle of October, I went to get my hair done, and as the lady was blow drying it, she's like, "Oh, you're like missing hair back here. What is that?" I was like, "What?" She's kind of like laughing about it, not being in a rude way, but she just kind of wanted to tell me, but like not get me scared. She's like, "Oh, you just have like some hair missing," and like laughed. And I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't even know." Like, she was finishing up, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a picture of it when I'm in the car. I take this picture right here. It's actually a video. I just screenshotted it. I don't have the video anymore. Don't know what happened, but saw the picture of my hair, and there was like a spot missing. Then I researched bald spots, and the first thing that I saw was alopecia areata. From then on, it just started to get bigger. I remember on my wedding day, it was pretty big, and I didn't want to have my hair down because I was just scared that the bald spot would peek through, and I just feel like not confident. And it was my wedding day. I wanted to feel beautiful and all that, so I decided to put my hair up. Yeah, and the lady was able to cover it and everything, so I felt beautiful. I didn't even think about my alopecia that day, so it was nice. Okay, so since my battery is still charging for my camera, I'm going to hop in the shower and just like probably wash my hair. I'll show you guys some products that I'm using, and yeah. Okay, I want to show you guys some products that I would use that the doctor recommended me to take or to buy. This is, I have no idea how to pronounce that, but this is the shampoo that he prescribed. It had like the description right here, so I just took it out because it had my address on it. But basically it is, I searched up this name. It's basically like for thinning hair. How the nurse told me to use this was wash my hair 3 times a week with this, and then the next week don't use it at all, like use my regular shampoo, and then the other week use this because it is kind of drying, I think she said. So yeah, just to like kind of calm it down and like ease into it. And then I also was prescribed this topical solution. That is the name of it. I think you had to use it 2 times a day, so I just do it whenever I would wake up, and then whenever I would go to sleep I'd put it on before. These are the 2 products that they recommended. I think it ended up being like $40-50. If I find out later on, I'll put it on the screen. So something else that I started to do to help my hair grow back was just to do more self-care things. I noticed that I started to let myself go kind of because I was just always so sad, and so I'm using this word very lightly, depressed. I was at the lowest point in my life, to be honest. I'm only recording this because I know when I make this video I'm gonna be okay, and that it's just hair. Right now it sucks. It sucks so much. I just want to say that we all have our bad days, and sometimes I make my life look pretty and aesthetic and all of that, but it's really not. And so that's the only reason why I'm making this video. There was one time we were invited to a Christmas party, and I got ready. My husband was ready and everything, and out of nowhere I saw my bald spot through the hairstyle that I was wearing, and I just started crying. I had makeup on, so I was like crying my makeup off, and he was just like, "What is going on? Like, are you okay?" My confidence was literally at 0, and then I started researching more, and anxiety is a symptom, I guess. And so that was like another symptom that I was going through was anxiety. So yeah, I just started to do a lot of more self-care things because I noticed that I was just always down on myself and not taking care of myself at all. Any downtime that I had, I was just like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling my best. So something that helped me was just putting myself first, taking care of my body, doing a lot of self-care things. I'm gonna do my skincare, and I'll answer another question as well.
Okay, this is perfect for what we're talking about. Did you make any lifestyle changes that made your hair regrow? I just did a lot of self-care things. Like, I would try to like romanticize doing my skincare and just like prolonging it and making myself feel good. My makeup, I'd take my time and just like little things that I could do, I would. I noticed that I was gaining back my confidence and just feeling better about myself. I was accepting the fact that I had a bald spot, and to me it wasn't growing back, it just was honestly getting bigger, and I just started to accept it. I was like, hair or no hair, I am still beautiful, I'm still Camilla. I just went in with this NYX spray. So I washed my face in the shower with the CeraVe face wash, and now I'm gonna go in with like simple skincare that I use almost every single day. So I go in with this balancing gel moisturizer. I like to mix it in with serum from Image Skincare. Bro, why am I shaking? I like to blend that in. Okay, use straightening and curling your hair with heat. Will that cause damage to the alopecia? Honestly, I still used heat on my hair. I don't think it really mattered, but maybe do your research, because I did it and I was fine, but I don't know. Do you know the cause and if it was because you used Monat products? I think that's really funny. Honestly, they're really good. They're very expensive. There's products out there that are better and less expensive. I don't think that had anything to do with my alopecia, because it was mainly the stress. I had been using Monat for like years before and nothing happened. Actually, I wasn't using Monat whenever I was going through all of that. I was using, I think, Olaplex. So I don't think my hair product had anything to do with my hair loss. How many months did it take to grow out? Mine took 5 months. It's barely showing anything. Well, at least it's growing. I hope the best for you. Mine, it took, so when I first found out about it, it was October. It got really bad, so I'll put some pictures. This was October, and then I'll try to put one from like November, December, and then January, I think it was like the biggest it's ever been, or maybe February was. I'll put like the dates in here. Started to see more hair growth by, I think, March. Yeah, so March was when I started to see all my results. In February, the ending of February was when I had my appointment with this doctor, and then by the ending of March I had already seen like my whole scalp was covered in little baby hairs, but it was covered and I was so excited. I literally cried of happiness. And yeah, I've been using this brightening eye cream, tapping in the product. Okay, a little bit of Laneige sleeping mask. Hi guys, it is a few days later. I actually ended up going to bed like after that. I wanted to say there was like other questions as well, but that was, I feel like I talked way too much in this video. So if you guys have any questions or like anything like that, just DM me or something. Maybe we could do a part 2. But honestly, I think I answered pretty much everything. And I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for just like supporting me on my Instagram and like messaging me, sharing your stories with me. People from like all over the world sharing their story with me, and I think that's so crazy. We actually just hit 4 million views, and like I cannot comprehend that. Like, it's so crazy. But I'm so glad that it was that video that went viral, because it's crazy to see how faithful God was and how faithful he is. I don't know, I feel like my alopecia could come back anytime. I've gotten a lot of comments that it's been on and off for them, and I know that for a fact. But I know that even if I do get it back, and if I don't get my hair back, you know, like God is still faithful. God is still taking care of me in every single part in my life, so still going to trust in him and everything like that. So yeah, I just wanted to share and say thank you guys so much for all the support and the love. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram so we can be more in touch. But yeah, I love you. Bye guys.